is what I want. This is what I need.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Hot Mess Podcast. I am your host Matilda Johnson, and today we've got an extra special guest with me, my best friend, Gemma.
Hi!
They're going to listen to this and be like, oh no.
They're like, that girl. No, they won't use the word girl though. They're like, that beep.
That
Can I swear?
street animal.
That insert explicit name.
Rat.
That bitch.
Yeah.
Is what they'll think. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So,
But I'm comfortable being a bitch.
yeah, that's a good thing to be.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking about this the other day, how, like, people go through eras, and somebody was like, you're in your hot girl era. And firstly, I was like, thank you. And then secondly, I was like, have I not already been in that era?
I'm in my villain era.
I love that.
Very much so.
That's fun, though.
And it's just what it is what it is.
Is it
And
just,
I'm very much
I feel
in my
like you're
villain
not
era.
being a villain. Are you just, like, not caring?
I feel like I'm being titled a villain in a few situations and I'm not shunning it, I'm accepting it. But I'm taking the power back and I'm like, okay, call me the villain.
Yeah. Wait, what's that sound? I'll be the villain.
I'm comfortable being the villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
So I'm
thing.
in my villain era.
You know what? I was also thinking about this yesterday because Taylor Swift just re-released
Speak Now yesterday, Izzy and I wore purple in honour.
Oh my god, cute. No, I was thinking about how the song Better Than Revenge, she changed the lyrics because
Yes.
the original was apparently like slut shaming and stuff.
Well, the original was, she's an actress, whoa, but she's better known for the things that she does on a mattress, whoa. and then
she
in
changed
recent
it.
years, when she'd perform it, she'd change it. And then to the new version, I was on Spotify last night listening.
Yeah.
But it didn't have the words like written. It still had the old lyrics printed. But when she says it, it's something, he's the one holding the matches.
No, he was a moth to the flame and she was lighting the matches or something like that. Which I'm like,
Yes.
yeah, poetry. But also, like, if I were the woman who the song was originally about, like, but also I think this is just a me thing, I'd hear the lyrics of the first one being like, she's better known for the things that she does in the mattress, and I'd be like, oh, so you're saying I'm good in bed. Thank you.
Well, also the fact that she's changed it has made Taylor admit guilt in a way.
Yeah.
I spoke poorly and you were the one affected.
Yeah.
This version of Better Than Revenge doesn't hit as hard. She doesn't feel as angry.
Yeah.
And of course, she's not fresh in it. But Enchanted, people were saying...
Lucy hated it.
I love Enchanted.
I love it.
I think it's better, this
Yeah.
Enchanted. But Better Than Revenge is still good, but it doesn't have that raw,
It's mature.
vicious anger. But also, she's way more removed from the situation that she wrote the
Yeah,
song
she
about
probably
now.
just doesn't care about it anymore.
For sure.
Yeah.
Time is everything.
Yeah.
Hindsight's 2020. You calm down.
Yeah.
The dust has settled.
Yeah. I was listening to Last Kiss this morning and
I can't even think of what that sounds like right now.
never thought we'd have a last kiss.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
so I'll watch your life in pictures.
See?
So good.
Everything Taylor is so good.
But I associate that song with my breakup because I was listening to it so much at the time. But I've also just always loved the song because that came out when we were, 13?
Yes.
And so I was listening to it this morning and suddenly I was getting emotional and then I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, who am I? What am I doing? Stop.
All of Taylor's discography can be put in so many situations, but especially in breakups, the hurt, the anger, the pain, all the different albums. But the best Taylor Swift breakup song is Clean because
Yes.
it speaks about all that pain and anger and rage and feelings of being deserted and everything.
But then coming
it's
out the
putting
other
it to
side.
bed.
Yeah.
So you can think of any song, any album, that anger, spectrum of anger to hurt to acceptance to longing, but Clean is putting it all behind you.
Yeah.
So I stand by Clean being the best Taylor Swift
I think it's
breakup song
the
ever.
best, yeah.
It is poetic. Mm-hmm. It is driving... those memes on TikTok where it's like me when I hear this part of the bridge and it's that animation of the car
and
going
it's
off the
rolling.
cliff, going off the cliff.
That's
It is
how I
that,
feel.
but in the most euphoric way. It is like, I am done. It is peace.
When the flowers that we'd grown together died of thirst.
Clean also reminds me of one of the sayings that I really feel to my core and that I say to people a lot, and that's that closure isn't real. Like
You've been telling me this one a lot this year.
Closure is a made-up concept invented by I don't know who, but it's you can have someone tell you the most brutal answers of things and the brutal deepest thoughts of their minds and rationing behind they did something, it's never going to make you feel better. You're never going to get it. Closure is not real, and the only place you find closure is accepting you're never going to get it, and that is closure.
I agree with that.
Closure is also not caring to prove a point and not trying to win and be the better person and everything in every situation. It's just truly acceptance of the messiness and the rawness and the mystery of what it was. I feel very passionately about that.
I think you've also tried, like, I'm saying tried because being me, I'm like, I'm a bit of a pushover. We both know this. And so...
No, you're good though. You've gotten better.
I have.
You're getting better. You're slowly getting...
Yeah. I'm, like, trying to assert myself a bit more. But I'm the type of person who I would, like, try to seek closure on things. And you'd always be like, Tilly, sometimes it's just not going to happen.
It's not real. You've always had a voice and you stand up for yourself. You're not a pushover, but you're also just a very caring girl.
Thanks.
Like, it's similar, I think, to me as well. People think, oh, you're like an outgoing person, you're a loudmouth, you'll always stand up for yourself and blah, blah, blah. But I'm also very loyal and I'm a very caring girl.
Yeah.
And that's why Mum and Izzy and my family and that call me a caramello koala. Like, I'm hard on the outside, but I'm a real gooey girl on the inside.
Yeah.
I'm very... People think, it'd be so easy for you to cut people off or to speak up for yourself or to right wrongs. But it's actually not, because I am a very, very caring, loyal girl to a fault, but I am getting better with that. And I feel like you're similar.
Yeah.
We're the outgoing girls. We're not the wallflowers in the corner who's just thinking, get a backbone.
Yeah, no.
We have our backbones, but it is hard when you really care for people.
I think we're like two sides of the same coin. And I think that's kind of what makes us friends in a way.
I wholeheartedly agree.
I think, without getting really gross, because...
No, get gross.
I think they're like platonic soulmates.
I think so too.
Oh.
Well, they always say... Imagine if I was like...
I don't think so.
They always say that Gemini and Sag are the soulmates of this,
and I think that's us.
Of the star signs. But I think... Even if that wasn't said, we really do mesh very lovingly and really good together.
Yeah.
Very well together. And the best thing that I love about our friendship that I've always said is we can have our stages of being closer or stages of where we don't see each other. That's what I say to a lot of people in my life. Like, I think that's something I value in a lot of friendships. And I say, like, me and my really beautiful friend Tilly, that's something that we always have been the best at. It can be any amount of time because you all have different, as we were saying earlier, eras or things going on in your life where you're maybe going out more or going out less, or in a relationship or not, or poor or got money to go out or catching up or not feeling that sociable. But we can just have our times where it can be frequent or it can be maybe a few months since we've seen each other, and we just slot right back in and fit into place so easily.
Yeah, we're just really low maintenance, which is nice.
Yes.
Like, I feel like it's not a friendship that I have to really work hard at.
It's not strenuous activity or an effort.
And I think it's also nice, like, we went through kind of stages in our lives together very similarly.
Yes.
So we met when we were both 16. I moved schools in year 11.
Well, it feels like it's been longer.
I know.
It feels like you were younger, but in retrospect, we're probably all young. We just felt like we were old and cool at the time.
Yeah, no, yeah. We were 16 and... I think I was going through like a really awkward phase of like trying to fit in and like how do I do that and all of those things. Yes, still to this day. But with you, it was just comfortable immediately.
Yeah, we just click, babe.
Yeah. And then I think about like I was thinking about this morning, then I was like, what do I talk about with Gemma? Because we just talk shit all the time. But I was thinking about some of like my favorite moments with you, my favorite memories.
Yeah.
And I think something that I've realized with you is that like we've expressed like support of each other no matter what. And I think we express it in like different ways,
Yes.
as well, but we're just like understanding.
We just suddenly have each other's back in the background cheering each other on.
Yeah. Which is kind of nice. And because I was thinking about when I first got into full-time dance and I came into school that morning and I like didn't say anything, but you just looked at me and you were like, what? You were like, I know something's happened. And I just kind of like gave you a nod and you just like jumped on me and hugged me.
I don't even remember that.
And everyone was like, what the fuck? And you said it before I did. You were like, she got into full-time or something like that.
That's a nice memory.
Yeah. And I was like, that's really sweet. I feel like that's just like our friendship.
I agree.
We say it best when we say nothing at all.
It's like bridesmaids, just communicate with a look.
No, but actually, we can communicate with each other with a single look. The podcast is actually going to be silent from here on because Gemma and I are just going to be speaking with our minds.
What's the word? Telepathically communicate.
Do you have a favourite memory of us? I miss our Taco Bill nights.
I was literally about to say, we used to always catch up like early days when we both moved to the city and go to Taco Bill. We have so many good memories.
But also like funny in that we were always the single friends.
Chronically
single.
For a long time.
And would meet up and would be like, anything
We were
new?
the ones,
Nope.
you were the one that we were just always like two lone soldiers on the battlefield. And it felt like we were literally the ripe age of 19? It was something, and we were like, we are past our prime. It's dried up out here. We were the chronically single. We felt like, ones, and it's very easy to feel very alone when you're the only one who's kind of not have anything going or doesn't have the long-term boyfriend, and often in a friendship group then everyone's in a relationship, and we had each other. And that's what we needed. I remember then you got a boyfriend and I was like, she's lost me. But then, things change. That sounded so horrible.
And now you're single again.
No, that sounded really bad. Things change in relationships in so many ways. Romantic relationships, friendships. You can never predict the future truly.
You evolve.
I remember, if you think even like a year ago now, I remember me and my current boyfriend had our first kiss on a certain road, and that was on our second date. And I went to the wrong restaurant. I went to the wrong meat and wine co, and I was half an hour late. And he must have been hooked from the get-go because he was waiting there for me.
Did trust
and we had our first kiss in my car. And then if you would have told me then that now, like a year later, I own a unit and live on that same road. And with crazy. That boy, I just never would have believed you. Like, it's just really scary and weird how life turns out.
Yeah.
And I didn't even want to go on our first date with him. I was sussed out.
Your first date was the day after my birthday last year. And you would like, I don't really want to go. And I like to think I played some part in it because I was like, bitch, you have to go.
You and another friend were like, you have to go. No, the other friend was like, don't go. But then, go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just, and even if I think about now, like if you would have told me 5 years ago, oh, you'll be studying nursing, like, not law and arts or whatever, I would not have believed you. So it's both a scary and a exciting, thought to think about it, what will be a year from now.
I think we'll still be friends.
Oh, for sure. I think so too. But,
although that's like, I'm not going to think Gemma and I won't be friends in 2 years' time.
You could be pregnant with twins. I could be living in Queensland. But I'm saying you never know.
Yeah.
It's scary, but exciting.
Let's not speak that into existence though.
Yeah, we're not going to bring that juju about. But it's exciting and it's scary, and that's what life's about.
We really want to go overseas.
We do.
I'm in two minds about where I want to go because we were saying South America. I've always wanted to go to Cuba.
I really want to go to Colombia, to Medellin.
Oh, yeah.
Don't slam me for my pronunciation. She's watching Narcos one time. She thinks she can pronounce it. I'd love to go to Spain.
I want to go. Well, that's not.
I know.
Yeah, that's in Europe.
I know. But, I'm saying like those vibes. Like,
yeah.
I want to wear a red skirt and a white linen halter neck top. And I want to have a rose in my low bun. Yeah, we want to go on a girls' holiday.
Yeah.
I think anyone else who's want to come can come. Like, we're not cliquey or exclusionary like that.
No.
If you're a good vibe and you got good energy, you're invited. You're wanted.
I feel like we'd be okay traveling together.
Yeah, we'd be.
I don't think we've ever like really just been like at each other.
No, we're pretty vocal about things, and
if I'm like, Gemma, you've annoyed me, I'll tell
unspoken.
you.
Like, you got to be able to communicate. And when you're traveling
teaches you a lot about
you need to be
something.
also able to be, no matter who you're with, boyfriend, partner, girlfriend, anything. You need to be able to be like, look, I really love you and like care for you, but I need to go on I need to watch a Tana Mojo YouTube video and have my AirPods in and not speak to anyone for an hour in the bath. Don't talk to me.
Yeah, no, I did that when this time a year ago, I was in Mykonos.
This time, I think 7 years ago, 5 or 7, I was in India and I get Snapchat memories.
Oh, yeah. My memories are killing me right now. No, it's like a year ago today, I was in Mykonos. 2 years ago today, I was working for Magic Mike Live. What a time.
What a time. Honestly.
Different eras. Also, speaking of like hot girl eras and stuff like that, I found this thing today on TikTok and I thought you and I could analyze it.
Hit me.
So her name is Ali Rallo, and she came up with this thing about how there's 5 different types of hot girls. There's the elusive hot girl, the ironic hot girl, the doesn't know it, the party hot girl, and the weird hot girl. The first one is the ironic hot girl, and I think you can also be a mix of a few different ones.
Yeah. What is the ironic hot girl?
The ironic hot girl chooses to be hot. Like, she wakes up every day and she's like, I'm a hot bitch.
So it's not about a visual thing, it's about a frame of mind and a confidence thing.
Plays with men for fun.
We both did eye contact then.
Everything is a bit. I'm feeling like this is very me.
This is you.
So me. She's hot half because of her personality and half because of her confidence.
This is definitely you. This is reading you.
Doesn't give a single shit about what anyone says or does. It just makes her hotter.
Desirable trait, yeah.
Just thrives all the time. Walks everywhere.
Yeah.
This is me.
This is screaming. Did you write this?
No. Sweaty but real.
I'm literally sweaty right now. I've got a really sweaty underarms at the moment.
This is funny. It uses big words during sex.
Whoa.
But I'm also kind of like...
Hit my erogenous zone.
I love it when you suck on my areola.
Is areola a big word?
No, but some people are dumb. Hot girl mental breakdowns. Relatable.
This is you.
This is me.
Is you. I'm still trying to think of long words to use during sex.
Not a tryhard at all, but is obsessed with niche things. Drinks oat milk.
Jesus Christ.
Spicy margaritas.
Scarily accurate. This is scarily accurate.
Always hungry. A little bit mentally ill. Main character in a tragic coming of age where they were bullied in high school, then moved to the city and became hot.
This is actually scarily accurate, but wow.
Yeah, so that's the ironic hot girl.
I think for me, I desperately want to be the elusive hot girl, but I'm most certainly not. You know those TikToks and those things as well. It's like me when I'm trying to be mysterious, but then I have a drink and I just spill my absolute guts again. That's me.
I like to think I'm elusive, but I'm absolutely not.
I'm the same. I want to be the elusive hot girl, but I'm definitely the weird hot girl without even listening to the description.
No, but I think we're both hybrids. So let me continue. Then there's the elusive hot girl. She's never at the hottest event, but she's always at the most exclusive event. No, not me.
Not me.
Her Instagram pictures are blurry. She knows how to pick a fit. Her apartment is messy, but it's also big, so it looks chic. Okay, now I'm thinking about it.
This is giving New York.
This is giving New York, girl. She's pioneering trend cycles. Takes pictures of martinis and pasta every Friday night. Doesn't do strenuous exercise, only calming things like walking and Pilates. Always has a plan. Probably speaks 2 languages. This is you. Drinks whole milk.
That doesn't strike me as a elusive hot girl trait, but I'm picturing this elusive hot girl as a Lower East Side girl in New York.
Yeah.
Wearing one of those ugly long
peasant
white skirts
and then a little baby tee.
Or a children's cami top, like singlet.
Yeah.
And then a big pair of headphones, 2 plaits.
Yes, and like the Adidas
Sambas or whatever.
Yeah.
And she studies human rights. And she's from Portugal.
The way I know exactly
and
what you were
works in
referring
human rights,
to.
And she's like vegan.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have an Instagram.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Minimalist vibes, like very just alluring.
Yes.
You don't know her. She's a mystery.
I want to be her, but
that's
I'm
who
not.
I want to be. I'm absolutely not. Okay. Always has crazy stories like about this one time.
Partying on a yacht.
And that was the one.
Musk.
That was the one point where I was like, that could be me.
But she doesn't even. No, the elusive hot girl doesn't even tell you about how she partied on the yacht.
Exactly. She just did it.
You're just like, oh my god, like you met Elon. You met Elon Musk. And she's like, yeah, Elon's like nice guy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
she's
so
like,
true.
he's okay.
Yeah, okay. Then there's party hot girl, which I think you and I are both a little bit of a hybrid of. Okay. Wants to be elusive hot girl really badly, but somehow is a little better.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. She's the most fun, crazy, excitable bitch in the room. Voice is always so scratchy and dead. I think about you in the mornings.
I'm not a morning person. Yeah. The voice is bad.
Yeah. I just like, if you stay over or something, we're always kind of like, we look at each other. We look at each other and then it's like, just don't speak for at least 5 minutes. And then we're good.
Yes.
Okay, so party hot girl continued. Likes road trips. Knows every song ever. Maintains hotness despite not washing her hair for days so she can do it over and over.
Me with my sleek buns.
Mm-hmm. Millions of clashing patterns, fabrics, and colours. Does things that are a little bit off trend but makes it cool. Mascara also always looks a little bit smudged. Mm-hmm. Platform everything. I was like,
that's not me.
That's a bit of me.
I've got enough height.
That's a bit of me. I need it. Makes erratic decisions. Doesn't outfit repeat. Not me. I love a good outfit repeat. Smells like smoke and fresh air.
Ooh.
Will legit fight you.
Will legit fight you. Love that.
Okay, and
so
then
that's party girl. I see some of those features in me. I do speak so.
Currently, I think I'm ironic party.
Okay.
And then I think so then there's a
I'm gonna be called out. I'm gonna be called out.
Weird hot girl. Can talk forever about random things.
Yup.
Always has a packed bag with hand sanitizer and snacks.
Yup.
would do weird things and have no concern that they're weird in public.
Oh, do not give a shit. I make myself laugh and that's literally all that matters to me.
This one is so you. Would win Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune.
Yes. Hell yes.
Hold on. Low-key a hoe. I wouldn't say you're a hoe. No.
I have a hoe mentality.
Yeah, I think hoe is a state of mind.
But I'm not really in reality. But also that's not a good or a bad thing.
Yeah.
I just want everyone to just rock out with your cock out, honestly. Can I say cock?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. Can keep a plant alive.
Ooh, struggling with that currently, but I'm really working on it.
Gets very loud.
No, I don't. I speak so demurely.
Gemma, I don't think that's a thing.
What? No.
Likes to hike. You've been getting into hiking.
Love hiking. I'm a walking girl.
Yeah.
A hiking girl.
Yeah.
I've got a hiking trip to Tasmania planned in September.
I've always wanted to do that.
I love hiking.
I want to go on a road trip like around Australia and like hike.
Me and my boyfriend love to hike. And it sounds, there's even that meme that people always send us this TikTok of
like the walking past
and it
like,
goes, there's white people on hikes and it's, hey. And that's definitely him.
It's easier on the way down.
And I'm the, how you going? Or one of the white people smiles like this.
The closed mouth.
Yeah, the closed mouth.
Thin line
grimace,
smile.
Almost grimace.
I love that.
People send us that constantly.
Always gaining friends at parties. I feel like you're very good at making friends with new people.
If I vibe with you, I vibe with you, yeah.
Only has sex with people who have God complexes.
That's interesting. I think I carry the God complex in most dynamics.
I think you do too.
Yeah.
Has no secrets but also doesn't share everything. I think that's kind of you. You're a bit elusive.
People think
like,
I'll speak about a lot of stuff, but other stuff I won't speak about.
Yeah. Has super shiny hair, is clean, and is the mum friend. I don't think you're the mum friend, but if I get fucked up, then you're like,
I'm good to...
You're my mum.
Yeah, I hate when people are messed up, especially by alcohol or other substances. Guys, she's having a moment. Like, get her some water. No, just be chill. Just a dark, quiet space.
The funniest video I've got.
Like, people are so extra in that. It's also, and it really grinds my gears, same way as, oh my God, someone's crying, they're crying.
I hate that,
No, she's like, obviously upset. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
it's really annoys when people call out other people. You're not being caring, you're just trying to...
One of my funniest videos that just came up on my Snapchat the other day is... So I used to throw a lot of house parties back at at the big house that I lived in with like 4 other girls, and we called it our sorority.
Yes. We make those weird margarita mixed things.
Yeah, so it was like right before Christmas we threw a house party, and it was like a taco night, margarita night, and
those tacos here.
I fucked up the margaritas because I was in charge of making them, and I made like a massive punch bowl of. It was pretty much straight up tequila with a bit of like watermelon flavored margarita.
Yes.
And I was drinking it like it was water.
Yummy.
And like
Yum.
I've like the videos of myself are so disturbing.
Slurring.
And then like I'm like lying lying by the toilet and you're just sitting on my bed like I'm in the ensuite and you're just like, you're okay. You got this.
People who sent me that, I was the brackets sober one, and by slurring,
you're like, you're fine, babe. That was fun though. We had a pinata.
And I'm like, Jesus, because when you're slurring, you normally don't know that you're slurring.
Yeah.
Normally you don't hear it recorded back.
Yeah.
Thank God for Snapchat. And
I miss those parties. We had like the pinata full of sex toys.
Yeah, in the garage.
Yeah.
All the dances.
Good times.
I'm not a formally trained dancer, but
you gave it a good go. And all the people like we all started like salsaing.
Yeah, boy. I would love to do salsa.
We should go.
Like classes like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I once went on a date and we ended up at like a salsa bar. Honestly, one of the best dates I've ever been on.
That's what I want to do when I'm in like Colombia with my with my red skirt and my white top and my rose in my hair on my low side bun.
Yeah, have like a local man whisk you away. No, it's giving Lizzie McGuire movie with Pablo.
I watched that the other night and I haven't watched it.
That is one of the best movies of all time. You can't tell me otherwise.
Graphics, when you look back at it as an adult, of her in the Colosseum performing, they are the worst CGI I've ever seen. But that's what adds to it. It's gauche, but it's for a reason.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's camp.
When I went to Italy when I was 12, going into the Colosseum, I was like, oh my God, they definitely didn't film it here. Like, it was that.
I love how that's when you realise.
I was like in the Colosseum and I was like, how the fuck did Lizzie perform here?
I've been watching a lot of Colosseum content recently. I watched Lizzie McGuire and then the next, like 5 nights later, I watched Gladiator again, one of my favourite films ever.
Paul Mescal's about to be in the new one. Have you seen him?
That really upsets me though, when people shoot reruns of movies that I'm really passionate
about. I feel
like
it's like part 2 or something.
And they just do it for a money grab and a cash grab. And I find it tacky and it really upsets me. There's only rare instances where they do a good job.
The Harry Potter one, I'm scared. Okay, sorry. Last one.
Yes, sorry. We get sidetracked.
Okay, the doesn't know it hot girls. I think this is also a mix of you. No Instagram bio. Played soccer in high school.
I literally signed up to a soccer team.
Oh my God, I want to sign up to one because I used to play in high school.
Yeah, soccer.
I went through a full-on She's the Man stage. I was put on the boys' soccer team.
Love
just
that.
A bit of a flex.
Soccer is the only sport I like, really.
Yeah, no, same. Is well liked. When you get to know them well, you realise they really have their shit together. Pinterest board without trying.
Okay.
Tequila and champagne rotation.
Ooh.
Never is embarrassed.
Me.
Great hair. Has had the same skincare routine since 2014.
No, I'm changing up. I work in the industry. I'm getting, this, that, and the other.
Miss Independent.
Yep.
We'll step on you.
Love to.
Brutally honest.
Yep.
Smells amazing.
Sometimes.
Smells amazing.
Not in the morning.
Is hungover but okay with it.
I struggle.
Studied psychology and will read you for filth.
No.
Everything she does is because she genuinely wants to do it.
Yeah.
And quiet until you break them open.
No.
So, well, I think we're hybrids. I
see a bit of everything, really.
Yeah.
Do you know what? That's because we're dynamic.
Yeah.
And we're versatile and we're layered.
Yeah. We're like onions.
And we're really modest too.
We're like ogres.
Yes.
No, I think I'm elusive party hot girl. And I think you're a mix of doesn't know it.
Oh, shucks.
And a bit weird.
Yeah,
weird hot girl, but
that.
Also a bit party hot girl. Your party weird doesn't know it.
Doesn't know it. Okay, love that. I'll take that any day.
What are your red flags? Like, do you think you have red flags personally? And then also, what are the red flags that you see where you're like, nah.
My red flags, in what context? Friendships or relationships, or generally?
In general.
Generally, sometimes I speak without thinking, and that sounds fun and good in theory, but it can have harmful repercussions because I have to be held accountable for the words because I produce them, but I don't know what's coming out of my mouth just as much as you do. It just flows out, and so that can be bad. I sometimes find that
really fun though. I mean, I think
sometimes fun, but sometimes it can be a bit jarring. Or,
I think I find it fun because I don't give a fuck. You know?
Yeah, you can't be that fragile.
Yeah.
If you want to kind of be around me, but most people who I'm close to love that.
Yeah.
So that's good, I guess. Other red flags. I have to think about it more. Because I definitely have a lot, but there's almost so many. My biggest red flag is probably that I have a compulsion to rock myself. So I have to rock myself to sleep. I rock myself resting. I've done it since I was young.
I didn't know where this was going. I was like,
I've done it since I was young. And apparently I've had a psychologist tell me it's and Dr. Carl. Not personally, but online.
I was about to say, when did that happen?
It's a sign of trauma, but I don't know if it's just that. I grew up on boats and I love being on the ocean and getting rocked. I found it really calming and soothing.
Yeah.
When I was in Vietnam on the overnight trains, I used to love that. You're on this tiny little bed that's rock hard, but you're swaying, and I love that.
I don't know if people would say that's a red flag of yours though, or if it's like a bit of a
when I do it, I do look deranged, but I just, and then now when the Lil Uzi Vert song came out, I just want to rock. But everyone's like, that's you and that's my song. But it's kind of a red flag, kind of not. My biggest red flag is, I drink whole milk. Full fat. Or skinny, but I want it from the cow. I want it from the milk or the boob or the cow.
Or the boob.
Or the boob or the teat.
Yeah, nice.
And then, there's many more, but they're probably too...
Personal?
Too personal. No, not even personal, but just, maybe we can never truly see ourselves.
I think some people would see our outgoingness as like a bit of a, I think it takes people like aback.
I meet people sometimes and they visibly look like they're in pain being around me because I'm just, because it's honestly, some people would just think, shut the fuck up.
And also,
you're so obnoxious and annoying.
I think the fact that we really don't care, like we could be doing things in public and like people would be like, what the fuck? And we're like, we're just having fun.
That's literally fine by me. You can be the most perfect person. You're not going to, be everyone's cup of tea. So it's whatever. Some people know me too. It's just the way the world works. If you're trying to please anyone, you won't please everyone. And a friend to all is a friend to none.
Chase two girls, lose the one.
Yes. And I feel comfortable, as I said, being the villain. I feel comfortable with you not liking me.
Yeah.
It's also similar to you never truly know how other people perceive you because everyone has different perceptions.
Yeah.
Like you are a different version of yourself at work, at school, in the gym, your close friends. You're always going to be perceived differently. Yeah,
exactly. And I don't know, maybe this is a bit of a red flag. I feel like sometimes my personality changes depending on who I'm with. And I feel like
it's a Gemini trait too.
It is.
Adaptable.
Like,
it's a good thing.
Yeah.
But it's only bad to the extent if you're losing yourself amongst the way.
Exactly. And I think I have been guilty of that in the past, but I think now I'm more comfortable with like who I am, that I am more just kind of like,
I'm going to stick to this. It's also a very Libra thing. Like, I really like your personality. Thanks, it's yours.
I think when I'm with you and around like my sister and a handful of other people is when I'm my most self.
I completely agree. I completely agree.
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
But also, I think a red flag, like, I don't think everyone understands our sense of humour.
No.
Because I think we're very sarcastic.
Well, I'm speaking the truth. I'm not being sarcastic.
But also, sometimes I tend to be very sarcastic, but also I say it in such a blunt way that people don't realise it. I'm like, no, I'm joking. Maybe my humour is a red flag.
And it's a joke. Your humour is not a red flag. Please never change, honestly.
Thank you.
It's not.
I'm perfect the way I am. What are like deal breakers for you?
Ooh. So I've been on a date once when the guy...
this was bad.
This was, because, the whole women pay versus men pay thing. I think whatever, do sometimes... Honestly, split it, half it, take turns in a relationship, then it comes out more equal, or it depends on the couple's social circumstances, or what they're bringing in, what the vibe, whatever. But once I had a guy on a first date, it was like back in the COVID days, exiting out of COVID, order online the ramen we were getting. So, and then I thought like the restaurants I know that do that, you order online with a QR code, then you pay at the end. So he was ordering his phone because I didn't know what to order. He recommended a meal and we got that. And then when we went to leave, I was like, oh, we've got to go pay. He's like, oh, I'd already paid. And I said, oh, thank you so much for that. Like, that was nice of you.
Yeah.
And then on the train home, it said, hey, Gemma, like, tonight was so nice. The meal came to $90, so send as you please. And then sent his bank details. If you're going to you already paid. I don't even care. I would have split it happily if it was $300. But to pay and then send the details afterwards... that is so embarrassing.
For me, the ick is the pay as you please. I'm like,
also, he said send as you please. Like, okay, so that's even like, do you want me to pay half?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to... Everyone was like, you should send him 50 cents. I did send half.
Yeah.
I was less confident with dating. And of course, it's a nerve-wracking situation. Felt pressure. That's just so embarrassing. But the more embarrassing thing is that I went out with him again.
Oh, that's even I'm worse. Sorry, Jem. Yeah.
But, you live and learn.
I've had something very similar. Like, the guy's like, no, it's on me. And I'm like, I'm very much, like, happy to split the bill too. So I'm not, that's not an issue with me. But, yeah, he was like, it's on me. And then, like, 2 days later, he's like, hey, I've just got some, like, bills to pay. Can you, send me half? And I'm just like...
It's too embarrassing. You paid. You got to own that now.
Yeah, I'm also like, just be honest. It's chill. Like, also, I feel like it's also a thing, like, I don't know if it's a guy thing to, like, feel like they should have to pay either. But I'm just kind of like, but I'm chill,
you have to do...
Deal breaker.
Obviously, then, things personal to me, like, I couldn't date someone who's really religious...
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to date someone like that. I could be friends with someone who's religious, but you know, dating, it's not probably going to work in terms of similar beliefs and values.
Yeah, I've had friends who are religious. I've dated people who are religious, and like, even if they don't strongly believe it, I felt like in some ways I had to kind of morph, which again is me being like a pathological people pleaser and being like, yeah, I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I don't really get icks. When people talk about icks, I've never experienced that.
Oh, what about like when you see a man like...
I've never experienced that.
Riding
it's hard
a bike
for me to... honestly.
With the seat down too
I really
low.
don't care about any of that because it's rare for me to even like someone. So if I like someone, I'm pretty loyal and I'm pretty in it. And we're all human. The amount of embarrassing shit that I do, I can't judge someone for an ick. How hypocritical.
No,
and
true. I know I'm full of icks. And
I'm just not
fine.
an easily embarrassed person as well, and I'm pretty shameless about how I look and what I do. So I'm not then judging in you know the same way for other people. I just don't really care. I will shoot my shot. I will send an embarrassing message. I will call you late and drunk maybe. Life's too short. Like if I think it, I'll do it.
I'm a hardcore shoot your shot kind of girl. Like
that's what I'm saying. So he did it.
I'm a slide into the DM kind of gal. I'm a will drunk Snapchat you kind of gal.
Exactly.
But like,
talk to me. I'd be like I respect that. I really respect people being forward, being brave, telling me I want you, I like you, I think you're hot, I think you're ugly, whatever. Tell me, because say it with your chest. I hate something that's a deal breaker. Wishy-washy. Say it with your chest. Yeah. Good or bad.
I'm very much like, if I've shown interest in you to some degree and I know that you're interested in me, be straight up.
That's what I'm saying. So talk to me. I'd be like, oh.
You know? What about green flags? What do you look for?
Passionate about things, ambitious, doesn't matter what you do, but I want you to grab life by the balls.
If somebody isn't ambitious and somebody doesn't have goals, I think that's a red flag.
That for sure is a red flag. I really like ambitious people who are very proud to stand in their shoes and be themselves and are not ashamed of who they are. You know, they're a go-getter, they're ambitious, they speak what they think, you know, they're not afraid to say compliments or tell someone that they like them or, you know, call people out. I really like that. I like men with a bit of dad bod. Slight dad bod, but like built. I don't know. That's like a looks thing. I don't really have a looks, a type.
I don't think I've got a type
per
anymore.
se. Music that they like, you know, that I like.
You like
too.
it? No, you do have a bit of a type.
I do. I like Mac DeMarco looks wise. That's like my dream man probably. Mac DeMarco.
Paul Mescal.
And Paul Mescal. They're a bit of a combo.
They are.
They're similar.
But also, I like a Paul Mescal, and then I also like... I don't know.
You like a tall, dark and handsome.
I do.
Yeah. I like him a bit scruffy, a bit rough around the edges.
But I also do like that sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And then all the rest, it really is situational. I don't like for people and what I do like, what I don't like, red flags. It's just honestly a getting along thing. Similar, made from the same cloth. I get along and mesh with someone or I don't. And that's just the way it is.
I think I know I'm comfortable with somebody if I can really joke around them without feeling like insecure with
I like to be able to be myself.
I think sometimes I get insecure about my personality because I think sometimes it's too much for somebody if I'm really being myself. And so I know I am like, if I can like joke and have fun and just like not care.
Should be more aware of my personality, but I'm not.
Anyway,
you've got a great personality.
Thanks. You've got a
it's yours.
You've got a great personality.
Oh no, not that way. No, but personality looks can change. You know.
Yeah, true.
Like it's the inside that matters. Truly.
Yeah.
We'll be old and saggy one day.
Yeah, true. But
if we're lucky,
we'll be the fun people in the nursing home.
Oh, I ain't going in the nursing home. I'm gonna live in an old haunted, full of stuff mansion.
You're gonna be like the crazy woman down the street with
like pink
scary
long hair
house.
with her wine and be like, ha 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 ha.
I love that.
Like 98.
I think I'd have to be.
The kids will call me a witch.
I love that. I think I'm going to be the woman in the nursing home that's like, because I need to socialize, you know? So I'm going to be in the nursing home. I'm going to be like the fun one that always wins bingo. And then like I'll go out every day and visit my crazy friend who lives in a haunted mansion.
Talking to all my ghosts, all the ghosts of past lovers, all the pictures on the wall, roaming around in my long robe.
His name was Jeffrey. We met in 2027.
I definitely don't think I'll suit a nursing home. No. I can't be
You can't be tamed.
Can't be tamed. No.
Yeah, Miley Cyrus taught us that one.
Agreed.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's all for the episode. We've probably talked everyone's ears off. They're probably like, who the fuck are these girls?
I think
want
if
you
they
back.
know us, they know what we're like, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you come back and do this more often?
Definitely.
This was fun. We should just like talk shit.
I desperately need to wee.
Okay. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. You know where to find
Thanks
us
for having me.
Yeah, of course. Anytime.
Follow Hot Mess. Listen to season 2. There's very exciting things coming. I'm looking at a picture wall of who we've got to come.
Yeah, and
There's
that's not even
tears,
everyone.
There's going to be laughter. There's going to be
I'm hoping
drama.
not too many tears.
There's going to be revelations. There's going to be self-discovery. It's going to be a wild ride.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you. You just get me.
I get it, babe.
You just get me. So yeah, follow us on Instagram and on TikTok at hotmess_podcast. I'm really funny on the internet. So
yes, she does get in trouble for it.
I get, yeah. So follow us there. Yeah. Love yous. Bye.